Hey guys, welcome back to my channel here. Today is very exciting, Penguin Tech here. We're going to unbox the Asus ROG Strix OLED XG27AQWMG ultra fast gaming monitor. So this is a WOLED monitor using the 4th generation Tandem OLED panel by LG. So this costs I think 2,700 depending on the retailer, but I got this like 2,100 ringgit. So I think this is a super bang for the buck price for the price I got. Without further ado, let's unbox this. It's got 3 years warranty. Before we open it up, here it is. It is a 27 inch, but actually it's 26.5 inch OLED TrueBlack Glossy. Quad HD here. This model is Quad HD, 2560 x 1440, up to 280 Hz rapid refresh rate. OLED Care Pro by Asus. It also features the near proximity sensor. So basically, it will sense when you're close to the monitor, it will light up. But if you're not, then after I think a few minutes, it will turn off the screen, to prevent OLED burning. VESA gaming, it supports VESA mount. Display HDR 500, so the 4th generation supports display HDR 500. The previous generation only up to 400. So this display should get a lot brighter. 3 years warranty including burning. Yep, without further ado, let's unbox it. So before I pull the panel out, let's see what's inside here. We've got these stickers, a lot of stickers to be honest, and then we've got this manual book, white in a plastic. I mean, this is using a lot of plastic. This is a manual book, right? Asus, no, this is a warranty card. And then you got, wow, actually it's inside a bag. I'm not quite sure what it is, but yeah, let's open this up. Wow, it actually gives you in a bag. That is pretty cool. ROG, and it's got a cheap zip here. Lots of things inside. So you've got the power cable, but I don't think it's for my market. Don't think I'm gonna use it. And I guess this is another power socket. This is the one that I'm gonna use. Right, and then it's got this microfiber cloth for you to wipe your screen. So it's important to use this one. It needs microfiber cloth. You cannot just use simple any other cloth. And then this is HDMI cable, ultra certified cable. And then you have USB upstream. Because it does support USB upstream, and it also features 2 USB ports at the back. I'll let you see later. And then this is the display cable. Okay, and then nothing else. Finally, let's pull it up. So it's out now, and then I think this is the base. It's quite heavy, and then this base is pretty small. It's actually all metal, and with some rubber for the grip on your table, depending on where you put it. Tools here, you just need to spin this one. Pretty cool, and it's pretty heavy. Yeah, it is all metal. Supports NVIDIA G-Sync. It's got the sticker here, pretty cool. And then its logo, Republic of Gamers. This is, yeah, I think it will be very sturdy. And then we've got this thing here, which, let me see. So for some reason, Asus design is, if you're going to put it on this stand, you don't need this thing. This is only for VESA mount. So yeah, for some reason you have to attach this to the back of the monitor and then install the sound mount, which to me is pretty unnecessary, but that's how it is. Yeah, it's full metal as well. I think you basically push this into the monitor and then just lock your VESA mount here. 100 times 100. Yeah. Okay. Let's set these all things aside and then open this up. This is the panel itself. I think we're going to set this panel away first. What we are looking for now, while it is, yeah, this panel is pretty heavy. It's the heaviest I've carried so far. So yeah, the last thing before we take a look at the panel itself is, where was I? So anyways, I'm taking out the stand here, which I'm not gonna use because I have a monitor arm, but I just wanted to show you guys how it works. But basically it does have swivel, pivot, all the usual stuff, height adjustment. Yeah, it's in quite a bit of a plastics. So, yeah, so it's got a hole here for your cable management. It's got this ROG logo here. Nice textures, to be honest. Yeah. Height adjustment, tilt, swivel, everything. It's got this mic installation if you ever need to use it. Plastic body, but all of these are metal. Yeah, look at this button here. And then you got this cable management here. So yeah, this thing is also pretty heavy. Yeah.
Go.
Yeah, so this is the, finally we're gonna have to take a look at the panel. I'm not saying we have to, but we need to. I wanted to pull it out from the side here, but the actual instruction is just asking me to tear this off. For, I guess this is for safety reasons. I'm going to do the same. Oh, so you can actually tear it all the way here. So still not big enough, or maybe I just want to tear it off. Wow, this is crazy. Yeah, so this is the back of the monitor. Oh, so yeah, mine is manufactured date is February 2026. So basically for this model, the XG27AQWMG, I've heard that the vertical bending on the batches after February 2026 is a lot better. Now, coupled with the recent firmware update, it should be even less of a problem here. So you can see huge heatsink here. There's no speaker, but really huge heatsink here. There's this ROG logo and LED here, and a protective layer, but I'm not going to peel that off. Yeah, HDMI 1, HDMI 2, display port, headphone jack, the IOs, and then the joystick. This is power button, navigation, and key. And then you got your power here, 2 USB 3.0, and then USB upstream. So basically you connect this to your computer, and then you can attach your keyboard or mouse here. So you only use one USB port on your computer, but then you get 2 additional USB. Yeah, basically, so what I'm going to do now is to install the stand so I can bring it out. So basically I've already installed it, just need to screw this in. Of course I'm doing this for demonstration purposes, and this is pretty toolless, so just slide it in. Then you should hear a click sound, and then we should be able to bring this screen up. Yep, it's pretty heavy. Oh my goodness. Whew. So for some reason here, it's got this thing here. 206? Not sure what this is. But yeah, I mean, amazing heatsink design. The back looks very sexy, to be honest. And you can see the panel is very, very thin. But yeah, now let's turn it to the front. Lots of things we need to do in the front. One thing I want to mention is this is a glossy screen. So basically, I mean, this is a TrueBlack Glossy, and so it's gonna reflect quite a bit, but then it really lets the power pop through the screen. The more stars, the more energy efficient. 102 kWh per year. Energy rating Gulf, Australia. Cleaning steps: turn off the device, power off and unplug the device, dry the screen, use the microfiber glove to gently remove the dust. Wet cloth cleaning: dampen a microfiber cloth with pure water and gently wipe the screen and sensor. So basically, it always tells you to use, very clean water or basically distilled water. Yeah. What else is here? Asus OLED, TrueBlack Glossy, QHD 2560x4040, 280Hz OLED Care Pro, near proximity sensor, display HDR 500. Basically, the sensor is right here, the near proximity sensor. Please clean the monitor sensor with the provided microfiber cloth before use. But without further ado, let's peel all this off. Yeah, so basically the manual says the tilt is -5 to 20 degree, height adjustment is 110 mm, and swivel is like 45 degrees left and right, and pivot 90 degrees. So I've peeled off some of the stickers here, but the manual tells me to pull from this side or that side, and I'm not quite sure if I found some quality issue, but I do think there's a bit of this doesn't seem flat, but minor issue as long as it doesn't impact the screen. But without further ado, let's peel this off. I'm very nervous. Yeah, so yeah, this is a pretty glossy screen. So this is the XG27 OLED, and this is my old VA monitor by Cooler. I mean, I'm not sure if you can see, but this is night and day difference. Yeah, you can see the bezel is a little bit thicker. That's because this is 26.5 inch, but other than that, wow. Night and day, at least the black color. Right, so I'm going to set up this monitor furthermore, do some pixel cleaning and update. Wow, this is a lot different. Yeah, but anyway, I'll have to do some more setups, and I'll give you my full review if I feel like giving it. But right now I'm just immersed in this image quality. Yeah, thanks for watching. If you have any questions, let me know down in the comments below, and I'll catch you guys next time. Bye bye.